Hi, everybody. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Let's get on. Now we're ready to start. We remember Prince. We lost him 4 years ago on this date. And it's such a shame because with the whole opioid crisis, such a brilliant musician and performer. And the thing is, there will never be another Prince. There'll never be another Prince. I drove my parents crazy, especially my mom, with my love of Prince. Remember the video when Doves Cry? And he's crawling out the bathtub. This is when videos was on, so I had to watch videos all the time. And my mom is like, "Are you watching porn?" Mom, I don't watch porn, and I wouldn't watch porn with you in the house. Another famous line. Sam Cooke ain't have to do all that. I know, Mom. It's a different era. But I loved Prince. We'd go to the concerts and just dress up in my purple and my gloves and my lace. Just loved him. Tonight on CBS at 9 o'clock, it's the All-Star Grammy Salute to Prince. Mavis Staples, Beck, Chris Martin, Gary Taylor, Morris Day and the Time, Sheila E., Earth, Wind, and Fire, her, they're all coming together, and they're going to show you highlights of Prince's career. Like, who could ever forget Prince when he performed halftime at the Super Bowl? Gosh, he was something else. Prince, gone but not forgotten. Babyface and Teddy Riley, they did their little battle off against each other. Who won? Really no one. Because they're both great. They both have hits. If you love maybe more the ballads, you're here with Babyface. If you're more the New Jack City, you're over here with Teddy Riley. I was glad that Teddy let go of all the other stuff he tried to do over the weekend, but it was good hearing nothing but hits. But did you guys pick up his little Michael Jackson story? You know, Babyface, of course, was the producer for the soundtrack for Boomerang, which starred Halle Berry and Eddie Murphy. Well, he said that Michael Jackson wanted to date Halle Berry. So Babyface said, "Oh, okay, I know our manager. I'll see what I can do." So he tells the manager tells Halle, and what did Halle say? No. Idris Elba and his wife, they came down with that coronavirus, and in a recent interview, he said that everyone should take a week off every year to commemorate COVID-19, the pandemic. No, we just want this year to go. I wish it could be 2021 tomorrow. This year was trash. This year was just, no. We will never, ever forget this. Tamar Braxton is coming to VH1 to catch a beautician. Remember this show, To Catch a Predator? It's kind of like a little play on words. Tamar is teaming up with celebrity stylist Johnny Wright. Kerry Washington, he's done her hair. Tamron Hall, former First Lady Michelle Obama. Tamar is joining forces with Johnny Wright. They confront a beautician that has ruined someone's hair. What happens is someone comes, "They messed my hair up, they've ruined my hair." So they go confront the beautician and force the beautician to go to a stylist boot camp so they can learn the error of their ways and go back and fix that person's hair. It sounds exciting. VH1, it starts airing on May 25th. Tony Braxton's man, Birdman, is doing some great things. He grew up in New Orleans, and right now, New Orleans is really going through it with this coronavirus. He's going to be paying the rent for residents who live in the uptown section down in New Orleans, paying a month's rest. Let's get back to the COVID. The stimulus checks. Y'all know there's a thing out here called spendemic. People who are taking the stimulus money and buying luxury items. They ain't giving out no more money. So you better put some money up to pay some bills, because where people may be saying, "Oh, you don't have to pay no bills this month." Trust me, in July, they're going to be like looking for their money, and you still have to feed your family. What's going on with Issa Rae and The Rock? They're teaming up for a new show on HBO where they're not going to star, they're going to executive produce. It's called Backyard Wrestling. Now, y'all know The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, his background is all about wrestling, so this should be funny. Meanwhile, Issa Rae's movie, Lovebird, starts streaming on Netflix May 22nd. So how were the ratings for The Last Dance, the documentary on Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, their last season? Millions tuned in, and if you missed it, it's going to be airing on Netflix, but it's a 10-part series, y'all. Parts 3 and 4 will air this Sunday on ESPN. We don't know when A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez are getting married, but we do know that they're trying to buy the New York Mets. They're gathering up people. They want to buy the Mets, which is funny because A-Rod played for the Yankees, but they're joining forces and joining money so they can buy a baseball team. Empire's ending tonight. Empire, this is it. This is it. This show went from being the hottest show on television to just going out. It's so sad. Two things. First off, they released a kind of like wrap up of Hakeem, the character, the young kid, Brashear Gray. And he's singing about kind of like how Lucius and Cookie met and what they've been through. The only scenes of Jamal was Jamal as a child. When that scene where Lucius was putting him in the trash can for dressing up as a girl and acting girly. No, it's like Jesse did not exist. So between that tanking the show and with this virus, they couldn't film a proper ending. This is something that they didn't piece together to say goodbye. Do you think they'll ever give us a movie, like a proper ending? I think of how this show came on the scene. I knew it was going to be a hit. I knew that Taraji's character, Cookie, was going to be it. But it took a strange turn after the first season. And people started falling off, and it just got real campy, and Jesse kept singing, and it was such a good show when it started. It was such a good show. But tonight, everybody, is the end. Remember singer Case? He had the song Missing You and Touch Me, Tease Me. His baby mama said he is the deadbeatest of deadbeat dads in history. He owes like $500,000. I just threw that out there in case you were having a bad day. You're not. Case owes a lot of money. And R. Kelly, yeah, they're trying to get him out because those on his prison unit, most of those prisoners, they have the coronavirus. R. Kelly wants to get out, but they're like, nope, you're going to stay right there. And he's like, I don't know why you're not letting me out. I'm not a flight risk. I owe the IRS $2 million. They were still saying no. It's not cute, not knowing. Let's hug it out. Have a great one, everybody. Leave a comment. If I hurt you, that means that I saw it. Love to hear from you. Toya and Deck say hi. They got real jobs and they working. Yesterday, Toya couldn't even. She said, I'm at to talk to you tomorrow. They were just so, I know I say every day that we're trying. We are trying. But during the day, they have real jobs and they have been swamped. They want to come back into the building because at least they come back in the building and got a little leeway. People think it's easy working from home, but sometimes it's even more work at home. Have a good one, everybody. Subscribe to the channel and tell a friend because the channel is growing and we appreciate it. Have a great one and thanks for joining me.